because we all see the war on masculinity, we all see the war on men, and it seems as if they want to feminize men. I decided to create a video about the warrior, because we are the warrior class, and it's up to us to maintain, the mindset of a warrior. So stick around, let's get this conversation going, and let's grow together. Greetings everyone out there. As always, I appreciate you giving me your time, your energy. For those of you who like, subscribe, follow my channel, I appreciate that. It does a lot for me, helps me grow. So let's get started. I first want to talk about what a warrior is, right? And then we'll get into the nuances and the ideas and the concepts of my personal opinion of what I think a warrior is and what we should do in 2025 to maintain that. So first I want to break down what a warrior is, because apparently in 2025 we have forgotten the masculine warrior role that we're supposed to be playing in the position that were put down here to take on as men, as black men. We're supposed to be providing for our children. We're supposed to be protecting our women, things of that nature. So because right now as people running around, they don't seem to care about that aspect of their lives, right? So we have to break it down. To me, a warrior is traditionally defined as a brave or experienced soldier or fighter. But beyond the battlefield, a warrior is someone who embodies strength, resilience, discipline in any aspect of their life. Warriors are strategic thinkers, masters of their emotions. Let me repeat that. Masters of their emotions. Some of these dudes out here is way too emotional. They're also leaders who inspire others. They don't just fight physical battles. They overcome adversity, push through challenges, and stand firm in their convictions. In modern times, the warrior mindset is about mental toughness, self-mastery, and unwavering focus. It's about training your mind to stay calm under pressure, cut out distractions, and move with purpose, whether in personal growth, leadership, or everyday struggles. And believe me, brothers, the world will test you through hardship, through pain, through doubt. Some of y'all will crumble, some will retreat, but the strong endure. And the difference isn't physical, it's mental. If you train your mind like a warrior, fear will not own you. Distractions will not control you. Weakness will not consume you. You will rise, step forward, and meet life with absolute certainty, because strength is not found in comfort. It's built in the fire of struggle. But a warrior don't react to things like that. A warrior calculates and adapts and moves with precision. The world is chaotic right now, especially what's going on in this country. People are going to test you. They're going to disrespect you. They're going to try to make you mad. They're going to try to shake your confidence. And a weak mind is going to fold to that. It's going to give in to anger. It's going to give in to the fear and the distraction. But a strong mind stands firm. If you do research, history will show certain warriors like the Magi or the Zulu, amongst many others, understood that your mind must be trained before the body. They embraced discipline, controlled their emotions, and fought battles with strategy, not impulse. And you must do the same, my friend. And so, me too. I speak for myself too. We have to pause before we react. You got to analyze before you decide to flip out on somebody. Strength begins the moment you stop letting the world dictate your emotions. You got to have mental fortitude. Fear is an illusion. Doubt is your enemy. Warriors, they don't wait for perfect conditions. They act despite uncertainty. We have to do the same thing, my brothers. When you hesitate, when you second guess yourself, you feed weakness. And weakness is a disease that spreads fast. So we have to train our minds on a daily basis by embracing discomfort. Take cold showers. Push your body when it wants to quit. Challenge yourself when the easy road calls your name, right? Mental toughness isn't built in comfort. It's forged in struggle. The moment you stop avoiding hardship is the moment you start becoming unstoppable. You got to have strategic thinking and focus, because a warrior never fights battles that don't serve the mission. Distractions, mindless scrolling, petty arguments on social media or in your personal life is a waste of time. They drain your energy. You have one life to live, my brothers, one mission. The mind must be trained to focus. Every morning, you should set your target. Like, ask yourself, what must be done? What must be accomplished today? Visualize it. Block out the noise. Remove temptations. Train your thoughts like a warrior. It sharpens your own blade, so to speak. Over time, calm, your focus will be unbreakable. You know what I'm saying? Your decisions calculated, your success inevitable. And we gotta practice emotional control over everything. You know what I'm saying? Because anger, frustration, and fear, those things right there, these are the emotions that destroy weak minds. But a warrior, or someone who thinks like a warrior, masters his emotion. A lot of brothers out there need to do that. I'm not perfect either. I need to do that too, right? Picture standing in a battle. If fear takes hold, you'll lose. If rage clouds your judgment, you'll fail. Life is no different. You must train your emotions like a warrior trains his sword. When pressure rises, breathe. And when chaos strikes, pause for a minute. Think about it before you make a decision. Move with purpose, never with panic. You know, we have to master our emotions. And when we do that, nothing, I mean nothing, like not words, not failures, not setbacks, will ever shake you. We have to develop daily warrior habits. You know, like discipline is great. It's actually greater than motivation. You know, motivation fades, discipline endures. I don't think that warriors wait for inspiration. You know, they wake up, they train, they learn, they sharpen their minds, you know, whether they feel like it or not. We got to start small. Wake up at the same time every day. Train your body, strengthen your mind. You know what I'm saying? Build habits that forge resilience. Because in life, it's not the strongest that survive really. It's the most disciplined. We have to learn how to face failure and rebuild with strength, because every warrior faces defeat. But defeat is not the end. It's actually the training ground for greatness. The strongest minds don't avoid failure. They rise. You know, they rise up from it. Like the phoenix. Like the phoenix rises from ash. When you fall, analyze it. When you lose, learn from it. But don't fear setbacks. Success is built on resilience and the difference between a champion and a quitter. A champion gets up one more time. Battle-tested decision making is very important too. You know, hesitation kills in battle. And in life, a warrior must learn how to train his mind to make decisions with precision and confidence. Indecisiveness leads to wasting your time, and you know, it also makes you miss out on opportunities. The key, I think, is to prepare, to analyze, and act. You gotta move with certainty, even in uncertain situations. And then trust your training, trust your instincts. You know what I mean? And when the moment comes, execute without hesitation. Because a weak mind hesitates. A warrior mind takes on, you know, the action right off jump. A warrior also does not fear solitude. He thrives in it. Silence sharpens the mind. Reflection builds awareness. If you can't stand alone, you're weak. Many fear being alone, but I don't. I'm alone every day. You know, if I don't have my son with me, I'm alone every day. But warriors use solitude to refine their strategy, regain focus, and strengthen their inner fire. You know, and don't seek distractions. Seek wisdom in solitude. You will meet your greatest teacher, yourself. You know, your greatest teacher is yourself, which teaches you how to have leadership skills and influence. I also think that a warrior don't just fight, he leads. Strength is not just about personal power. It's about empowering others. You must learn how to lead by example, speak with authority, move with purpose, teach others through action, not just empty words. A warrior lifts those around him up as well, inspires, you know what I'm saying, strengthens others, and commands respect, not just through force or violence or fear, but through unwavering integrity. Influence is the true weapon of a leader, and we got to learn how to master that. I think we forgot about these aspects of being a man, being a warrior. We got to learn how to master that. And, you know, the impact will be unstoppable once you do. So I'm going to wrap it up. But before I wrap it up, I want to say this. Recognize this, brothers and sisters. The world does not care if you succeed or fail. It will try to test you, push you, break you. But you have a choice to fold or to fight, crumble or to stand, to be weak or to be a warrior. For the next 7 days, I challenge you. Control your emotions, cut distractions, train your focus, sharpen your mind, and step into your strength. Warriors are not born, they're trained. The question is, are you ready to fight for it? I'm on to the next one.